Week 5 is officially underway. And now it's time for all of your picks. Let's get started, because I don't have time for this bullshit. Buccaneers hosting the New England Patriots. The Patriots, their fucking defense. Their defense sucks so much fucking cock. It's not even funny anymore. Holy crap. And don't you dare blame Tom Brady for this fucking for those 2 losses, because holy crap. Maybe the first loss, the second loss, hell fucking no. No, Brady's off to his best start of his fucking career, actually. He has not thrown an interception yet in his first 4 games, of course. He's already thrown 10 touchdown passes. Yeah, their offense is good. In fact, the best in the National Football League. However, their defense is clearly the worst in the National Football League. And that is not just by statistics. It's not just by a statistical category either. They suck at pass rushing. They suck at coverage. They suck at... They suck at linebacker other than Dante Hightower. And give me a fucking break. Now the Buccaneers, they had to squeak by a desperate New York Giants team. To win last week. Plus they're a little bit injury depleted so far. Not good when you're facing the New England Patriots in 3 days. That being said, I'll just go ahead and take the Buccaneers. I'll probably be wrong here. The Patriots will most likely win tonight because of it now. But I'll just go ahead and take the Buccaneers. Alright, on to the Sunday games. Eagles hosting the Arizona Cardinals. Those Eagles, they're playing a lot better already than last year. They already have 2 road wins, as opposed to last year where they only had 1 road win, and it was a bullshit one at that, because it was against the Chicago fucking Bears. But in any event, and while it doesn't look so good, and while that road win doesn't look so great either, because it was against the fucking Chargers, who are now 0-4, a win's a win. I do like this Eagles team so far this year. And as far as the Cardinals go, they have been struggling a little bit. I mean, I thought they got it together, even though they lost. But I'm just gonna throw that shit out the window, because yes, they struggled against the 49ers. They had to take overtime in order to beat them. But give me a fucking break at the same time. I have to keep reminding myself, division matchup. Expect these games to be tight. That's just how it works. With that being said, however, the Cardinals have to travel to Philadelphia, and it's a 1 o'clock kickoff time. Philadelphia, this better be the year you beat the Arizona Cardinals. Holy crap! They beat them before, back in 2013, but that was 2013. This is 2017 now. Now, take the Philadelphia Eagles to defeat the Arizona Cardinals. I'll just leave it at that. Moving on, Jaguars going on the road to face the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jacksonville, shockingly 2-2 so far. God, Pittsburgh better not play down to their competition again like they did when they were facing the Chicago Bears. Good job last week beating the shit out of the Baltimore Ravens. Exposing Joe Flacco once again, and take the Pittsburgh Steelers to defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll just leave it at that. Although Antonio Brown better stop fucking bitching about stupid, retarded shit. I want the ball. He's always fucking bitching about how he wants the fucking ball. What else is new? However, take the Steelers to win this game. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. Titans going on the road to face the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins first 2. Okay, Okay, they beat the Chargers. Wow, the Dolphins should be 0-3. Let's call it for what it is. It wasn't thanks to that stupid, fluky missed field goal because of the Chargers doing stupid, shitty decision. Because of Chargers making stupid, shitty-ass decisions or whatever. It is what it is. But the Dolphins, you don't score. Good God. 6 points in your last 2 games against shitty-ass fucking defenses against shitty-ass teams in general with the New York Jets and a shitty-ass defense in New Orleans. Really? Really? You couldn't even score a single point against one of the worst, against a fucking shitty-ass defense. Maybe I'll cut New Orleans a break. More of the Saints later. As far as the Titans go, holy crap, you give up 57 points to the Houston Texans, which is the most points in franchise history for the Texans. Good fucking job. And you did it against a rookie fucking quarterback. Dick LeBeau, it's time for Dick LeBeau to retire because he's usually good against rookie quarterbacks. I guess his defense is in particular. But now they give up 57 points. Granted, the last touchdown was defense, but still was a defensive touchdown by Houston. But still, this game is tough for me to pick. Because they both should lose. Landon tails, okay, whatever. I'll just take the Houston Texans to win. God, Jay Cutler is proven. Goddamn, Jay Cutler is proving has proven McDaniels right year after year. And wanting to trade him for Matt fucking Castle. So back in 2009, and right now, I understand it. I understand it was 8 fucking years ago, but still. Give me a fucking break. I mean, the only thing that'll help the Dolphins is their fucking defense. But other than that, take the Titans to win this game. Okay. Chargers going on the road to face the New York Giants. And who would have thought that these two teams, both of these teams, would be winless this time of year? This is this week's Knock Knock Who's There Owen Bowl. We already had one last week between the Browns and the Bengals. And now we have another one this week. Shocking because it's Phillip Rivers versus Eli Manning, okay? Eli's good. Of course, Phillip Rivers is better. And of course, every time Eli Manning faces, has to duel with another one of the 2004 first round picks. Eli ends up losing to both of these quarterbacks, Roethlisberger and Phillip Rivers. First, I believe Eli's 0-3 versus Roethlisberger, and he's 0-2 against Phillip Rivers. And the reason is actually quite simple, because every time he has to outduel Roethlisberger or Phillip Rivers, he fails every fucking time. Why should this game be any fucking different? Take the LA Chargers to defeat the New York Giants. Yeah, battle of LA versus New York, and you get this fucking shit. Very fucking nice. That's right, the Giants are going to start 0-5. The team that was supposed to be Super Bowl fucking favorites. The team that has lost only 5 regular season games last year, they're going to lose 5 consecutive regular season games. I believe their 6th loss in a row overall, dating back to last season's wild card loss against the Green Bay Packers. So yeah, Chargers, end of story. Moving on quickly. 49ers going on the road to face the Indianapolis Colts. A lot has changed since the last time these two teams met, obviously. Like, the Colts were still somewhat a playoff team because of all the talent that they still had, of course. And the 49ers were trying to make another run at a Super Bowl title, which they didn't get, of course. Now, fast forward 4 years later, the 49ers have gone through, Jim Tom Sula and fucking Chip Kelly, and now Kyle Shanahan. And meanwhile, Chuck Pagano still remains remains head coach, but they at least finally have a new general manager. And no, Andrew Luck is not going to demand a fucking trade. All I said last week was if Andrew Luck were to demand a trade, it would serve the Colts right. And it would serve the Colts right. Get over it. Right. With that out of the fucking way, take the Indianapolis Colts. I'm not so sure about the quarterback status yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Jacoby Brissett once again. And as far as the 49ers go, Brian Hoyer officially fucking swallows. Their defense is okay though, but and it also sucks because the fucking 49ers actually have some playmakers on offense for a change. I'll just leave it at that. Next up, Buffalo Bills going on the road to face the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll tell you what, Buffalo's 3-1, but we've seen this fucking bullshit act before. They're the Buffalo Bills for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. They get off to good starts, and then they stumble down the fucking stretch and end up missing the playoffs, like they have been since the year 1999. However, they did knock off the defending NFC champion Atlanta Falcons on the fucking road. So maybe I should give Buffalo a little bit of credit here. Because like I said, Tyrod Taylor is not a bad fucking quarterback. He may not be Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees type of quarterback, but he's still a really good quarterback. And as far as the Bengals go, hey, nice job against the knock who's there Owen Bowl against the fucking Browns. It just proves that the Cleveland Browns still have a lot of fucking work to do. I'll just leave it at that. That being said, this game is tough because it's at Cincinnati. Plus, Vontaze Perfect last week was back from a 3-game suspension due to some PED bullshit. Whatever there. So this game is really tough for me to pick. Landed heads. Expect this pick to be changed, but for now, take the Cincinnati Bengals to defeat the Buffalo Bills. And the reason why I'm flirting with the idea of changing the pick is because Buffalo might actually make the playoffs this year, for one thing. And God, Buffalo is in first place in the AFC East. And the Patriots have the same record as the New York Jets. What the fuck is going on? Oh wait, it's the NFL. Never mind. Speaking of which, Jets going on the road to face the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are still winless because they still have a lot of fucking work to do. Big fucking surprise there. Jesus Christ. If they don't beat the fucking Jets, right? If they don't beat the Jets, I am convinced now that they're fucking tanking. Again, to to go to the first round to get their quarterback. Because I truly don't believe that the Browns believe in Deshaun Kaiser. Even though he's not really all that fucking bad, but, you know, they might want a better quarterback back in the 2018 draft. But I'm just going to go ahead and take the Cleveland Browns. God, if the Jets go 3-2, God, they'll go 3-2 with Josh McClown. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, but take the Browns. Panthers going on the road to face the Detroit Lions. Both of these teams are 3-1. Yeah, Matthew Stafford doing a great fucking job this year, as always. He's been doing a great job ever since last year. And after the Saints fired the boy wonder, the Lombardi boy wonder. But in any event, man, shit. However, they're facing a tough defense against the Carolina Panthers, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Detroit Lions. The Panthers' defense is a tad bit overrated, even though they beat the Patriots. Thanks to Cam Newton taking advantage of a shitty-ass fucking New England Patriots defense. The fucking Panthers defense, they could do well against somewhat good quarterbacks and bad quarterbacks. Like the 49ers, they have bad quarterbacks, right? And as far as the Buffalo Bills go, they were on the road, so fine, whatever. But against really good quarterbacks like Drew fucking Brees and Tom Brady, they can't fucking hang with those guys. And Matthew Stafford is playing his best football now. I see that trend continuing. Take the fucking Lions to win this game. That's right, they're gonna go 4-1. But it wouldn't surprise me to see the Panthers win. Either way, I don't give a flying fuck. Moving on quickly. Ravens going on the road to face the Oakland Raiders. Both of these teams are at 2-2. And of course, a lot of question marks about the quarterback position. Because we now know that Derek Carr will be out for 2 to 6 weeks due to a back injury. That's pretty tough for a team that's trying to get back to the Super Bowl for the first time since 2002 and trying to win the Super Bowl for the first time since 1983. And fuck that shit. And fuck, that's the other thing. Raider fans once again going, oh god damn it, not again. With that being said, I understand that Derek Carr is going to be out for this game. I don't give a flying fuck. Take the Oakland Raiders to win this game. The Baltimore Ravens are not going to capitalize on fucking shit. They are overrated as fuck once again. Moving on, quickly. Seahawks going on the road to face the LA Rams. Nice victory by the LA Rams. They kind of exposed the Cowboys a little bit for being a tad bit overrated in themselves. And as far as the Seahawks go, sometimes it takes a primetime Sunday night game on NBC for a team like the Seattle Seahawks to prove that they still are a team that needs to be that everybody still needs to respect and everything else. Man, that was a bad fucking second half of the Colts. Holy crap. Right. They went from struggling to beat the Indianapolis Colts, right, with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback to a team to basically kick the ever-loving fuck out of them in the second half. Nicely done by Seattle. This game is tough for me to pick for obvious reasons. It's the Seahawks and the Rams, and you know the Rams are known for upsetting. Well, not upsetting. Just beating the Seattle Seahawks. Remember, 2015 they actually swept the Seattle Seahawks. And 2016 they beat the Seahawks in last year's season. Last year's home opener. My mistake, but still, the Rams home opener. Expect this pick to be changed as well because of that situation, but for now, take the Seattle Seahawks. I still see this team winning the NFC West. West. Although the LA Rams are doing a great fucking job at this point, but the first four, but the glorified preseason is now over. So we will wait and fucking see. And the only game on Fox in the second half anyway, Cowboys hosting the Green Bay Packers. Packers getting some extra rest after kicking the ever-loving shit out of the Chicago Bears, which had a fucking thunderstorm delay, if I'm not mistaken, and had one of their having one of their wide receivers get injured off of a fucking cheap shot by Bears linebacker dang fucking Trevathan. Oh, and Trevathan was initially suspended for 2 games, but now all of a sudden thanks to an appeal, he's suspended for only 1 game. That was a vicious fucking hit. He should have been suspended for 4 games. Minimum. No. And don't give me this fucking bullshit. Oh, it's just football. Fuck off with that shit. That is not football. Plus the receiver was already tackled. No need for that horse shit. And as far as the Dallas Cowboys go, yeah, they're not as good. What a shock. They're not as good as they were last year. Because everybody's going to be focusing on them now after last year's 13-3 record. Of course, when you're 13-3 last year, everybody is going to focus on you. That's just how it fucking works. That's why the Broncos blew the Cowboys out in week 2. That's why the Rams went into Dallas and fucking won the game. And however, with that being said, I'll just go ahead and take the Dallas Cowboys to defeat the Green Bay Packers. Packers D is still suspect. The only reason why they gave up 14 points is because they were facing Mike fucking Glennon, okay? You're facing Dak Prescott. While he's not the kind of quarterback at this moment anyway that could just rally around a team and just rally around and win in the fourth quarter or whatever the fuck. He's still a dangerous quarterback. And Rodgers is not that quarterback either that can rally a team back down 4 with 2 minutes left to go and win the fucking game. So give me a fucking break. Next up, Chiefs going on the road to face the Houston Texans. The Chiefs, the only remaining unbeaten team in the National Football League. And the Texans, who had a huge fucking game, a franchise record game with 57 points against the Tennessee Titans. I think they scored a few touchdowns too many. Hey, take the Kansas City Chiefs to defeat the Houston Texans. I will say this though, Houston is going to win the AFC South again. Yes, with a rookie quarterback. Regardless, I think Houston has finally found their guy. So much for letting Deshaun Watson sit a year and learn the system because of Tom Savage's fucking garbage behavior. At least in terms of playing the game, which was sewage. But take the Kansas City Chiefs to defeat the Houston Texans. And last up on ESPN NFL Monday, Vikings going on the road to face the Chicago Bears. Because of Mike Glennon's ineffectiveness, they finally do the right thing. 4 weeks too late, but they do the right thing in benching Mike Glennon and starting Mitchell Trubisky. Excuse me. This should have fucking happened. This should have happened at the start of the fucking season. As glorified, albeit a glorified preseason, but still. Because now they're being thrown into the fucking lion's den against the fucking Minnesota Vikings. Yes, they are at home, but that didn't help them last year on a Monday night game against the Philadelphia Eagles, and I don't see it happening in this fucking game either. Take the Minnesota Vikings to defeat the Chicago Bears. That's it, that's all. Till next time, later, fuckers.